Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to install and make a good programming setup for AutoHotkey V1. Now I'm going to be doing this on Windows 10. This tutorial is the tutorial I wish I had 6 years ago when I was first starting. So most other tutorials are going to tell you to start programming in what is literally Notepad, which is a horrible place to start your first programming experience because it's very easy to make mistakes. Things aren't color-coded, there's no autocomplete. The setup we're going to have is going to involve Axe Studio, which is a proper developing environment for AutoHotkey, and Microsoft Edge's helpful AI. So this is what the setup is going to look like. You're going to code on the left, and you're going to have your AI on the right to help you. So the first step is to install AutoHotkey V1. This will be the first link under the video. So there's two versions of AutoHotkey. The second version and the first version. I use the first version because that's what I know, but in the future you probably want to use the second version. But before you download something off the internet, it's always important to make sure it's safe. How I like to do that is by right-clicking the link, copying it, and then going to a website called VirusTotal. It'll be the second link under the video. Click here, paste the link, press enter, and it'll scan with a bunch of different antiviruses, and it'll tell you what they all say. So generally, if very few antiviruses flag it as malicious, here is only 1 out of 92, then it's very likely it's safe. But use your own judgment, so click it to download. Click open file. Yes. Express installation, exit. Now the next thing you're going to need is a programming environment. So this will be the next link. And before we start downloading anything from the internet, it's always important to use your judgment and decide whether this is a safe, trustworthy source. Now, I'm going to look at the stars here. This is how many people are following this project, and there's a lot, and also how many contributors there are. And I'm going to check out this contributor here, for example, just to see their portfolio, and just make sure that they're legitimate people and not just scammers. So it looks good to me. And this is indeed safe, but don't take my word for it. So first thing you do is press axstudio.ac. And this is the code we're going to copy. We're going to copy it by pressing this button. We're going to minimize this. We're going to go on your desktop, make a new folder called AC. I'm going to double click that folder to go in. I'm going to right click in the blank area. I'm going to press new, AutoHotkey script. We're going to call it AC Studio. Now right click that, press edit, highlight all this, press backspace to delete, then press Control and V. That'll paste all that in there. Press Control and S to save that, then press the X. Then double click it. And first things first, we're going to go to Options, Set as Default Editor. Now this is our coding environment. Whenever we try to edit an AutoHotkey file, it'll open this. Next I'm going to show you how to make a really productive setup with Microsoft's AI called Copilot. So you want to open up Microsoft Edge. Usually everyone has it. You might need to update Windows to get this little Copilot symbol up here. You're going to click that. And you're going to go to More Precise. Now some people have a slightly different Microsoft Edge, and this might not show up right away. So I recommend looking into some documentation and tutorials to try to get this AI because it's really, really useful. So go to More Precise, and then press the Windows key on your keyboard and the right arrow key. Then click your programming environment and move your cursor to the middle bar here and drag that to the right. Click your coding environment, hold Control and scroll in. So now you have an ideal setup. You program on this side, and on the right here, you have an AI that can help answer all your questions and help you make your code. Just remember to tell it that it's AutoHotkey V1 you got to specify V1 because there's two versions out there. This setup is really powerful. You can code on the left and ask it pretty much anything on the right. You can even generate code for you or paste your code in here and it'll help you find bugs. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to get started on your first script. So you're going to go to your folder, you're going to right click, you're going to select new, AutoHotkey script, name it whatever you want, then right click it, edit, select this, win left arrow, then select your AI, then do the same thing, bring this over to the right, and there you go, you're ready to start programming. So let's just make a really simple script. Let's say when we press the O key, we want to click the mouse button. There we go. You're going to hit Control S to save, Alt T to run. Now, the first time you run it, it's going to look like this on the bottom right. You're not going to see a green H. So what you need to do is you need to go to this arrow, click it, and drag this H down. And now whenever you have a program running, it'll show on the bottom right here. And we can give it a test by pressing O, and it does indeed click for us. A little script. So this is the hotkey, this is the action, and this tells it to stop. Very simple program. And there you go, that's the basics. Now you're ready to start learning the actual coding aspect of AutoHotkey.